Maybe you're wondering what just happened. In Camden right now, there's something called Code Blue, which means when temperatures start to drop to a dangerous level. Well, two wonderful warriors of God, one named Miss Wawa, yes, like the convenience store, and one named Miss Connie, have made the call, and they actually secured a school building that they've invited people in who are experiencing homelessness. This is due to the freezing weathers. Obviously, everyone's been outside, they've seen the snow. It's just bitterly cold out. So they've actually invited all these people in so they don't have to sleep outside, and that they come into a temporary shelter so that they can be warm, fed, and clothed. One awesome thing that has come out of this is that last week, Pastor Mark sent out an email last Sunday, and he invited you guys to help serve. He invited you guys to be the hands and feet of Jesus. And we've had over 50 plus people that have been actively serving over at this temporary homeless shelter in Camden. People have brought food, brought clothing, brought supplies. Many men have stayed overnight in these shelters to help stand as protection for these women. And we still need more people to be there and to help out with this shelter. But we want to thank God for you guys being the hands and feet of Jesus, of going to the shelter and doing some messy gospel work that is for the kingdom of God.
So you might be wanting to ask the question, how can I help? Well, the truth is, this pop-up shelter is set to end on Monday. We hope it stays open a little bit longer than that. And so if that continues, you know that we're gonna remain in contact with Miss Connie and Miss Wawa. They're two amazing women, and a team of men as well who are there serving in some incredible ways. We will let you know should something jump up. But you might be asking, okay, but I wanna do something right now. What can I do? Well, there is the opportunity for two things in Mount Laurel and in Collingswood, our food pantry that is serving people on a regular basis. And maybe you can give and donate toward the food pantry. There are about 15 regular people that come from our community each week to Mount Laurel, and a slew of people that come in Collingswood and just kind of walk through and do their shopping trip. And we're able to help them out and serve them in this way. The other thing you can do is show up with prayer. You could take a drive down into Camden past Yorkship School, which is exactly 1 mile from our Collingswood campus, and you can drive by and pray. God is doing some incredible work releasing people from homelessness by getting them into permanent housing. Many have gotten their ID, which has enabled them to get a job, and a number of people have been able to get into detox centers around the local area as well, which is an incredible gift and in work that God is doing. So you can begin by driving by and praying there if you so choose to. You can also show up at our Collingswood or our Mount Laurel location on Food Pantry Day, and you can pray. We're beginning to form a team of people that are willing to just be there to pray. There are a lot of volunteers serving and putting their hands to giving the food out, but the idea of praying as God would lead you in these different ways is a really incredible opportunity. So we want to encourage you with that to jump in and serve the least of these. It comes right out of Matthew 25, and I want to read these words right at the end here, what Jesus says. It says this, "For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me in. I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came to me." Then the righteous will answer him saying, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you a drink? And when did we see you a stranger and welcome you, or naked and clothe you? And when did we see you sick or in prison and visit you?" And the king will answer them, "Truly I say to you, as you did it to the least of these brothers of mine, you did it to me." And so we want to say thank you for all of you that have served and that have given your time and even brought things that were a gift to these men and women here in Camden. We want to just have our eyes and ears open to ways that God might lead us in the future to serve the least of these.